So this is Euro-dollar analysis for the Tuesday, the 10th of October. Now, as if you've watched the previous video, I did mention that after seeing this big reversal from the initial NFP candle, which was bearish, so the candle which opened at 3 p.m. was bullish, pretty bullish at that, larger than the bearish candle. I was bullish the euro against the dollar. I was looking at holding the 17.28, which is a weekly pivot, and seeing how price reacts around this 200 period moving average before a possible test of 17.70, where we've had this bit of a consolidation and a bit of a sell-off in this little range over there at 17.70. Now, if we do break and hold 17.70 and move up to 18.30, would be the next likely level and area of interest. At present, we are currently, we did sell off a little bit from the 200 period moving average, but we are seeing a bit of a contraction of the moving averages. We have the 20 period moving average coming up, and we've got that acting as support. But above, we've got the 200 period moving average acting as resistance. Now, prices are either going to break up or down. Overall, the trend to the upside, it isn't like the kind of trend I'd like to see, because we've had deep retracements, almost testing the lows on the swings. So I'm not really a big fan of that. Ideally, I would like to have seen the 200 period moving average broken in one go, but we appear to be consolidating for a couple of retests. Now, as we are above the weekly pivot, I am going to maintain a long bias towards 17.70. So what do I expect going forward? I expect prices to continue upwards until at least the 17.70 level. But if we do break down from the current 200 period moving average, a test of 17.10 will be the next level. And beneath that, the low of the NFP candle at 16.70 would be my downside target. Now, I don't expect it to go much beyond 17.70 by the time I do analysis for tomorrow's analysis. But again, I've already mentioned level at 18.30. So if we go back out to the higher time frames, if you didn't watch yesterday's video, and let's just have a look what's actually happened here. So we've seen price enter into a bullish trend. We've had 6 consecutive months of bullish price action. We have stalled up in and around 120. We've put in this bearish pin bar here. That's on the monthly time frame. So if I go down to the weekly time frame, just have another quick look at the markets. As you can see, we've come down to this 200 period moving average on the weekly, but we've got the 20 period moving average there in red coming up as well. So it looks like we're going to get a bit of a they're going to converge somewhat. Let's just see where the moving averages are. Currently, yep, still at 17, the 200 period moving average, and the 20 period moving average at 16.45. So 17 possible support based on the 200 period moving average on the weekly time frame, and we're still in where prices are still operating within a territory where we could say it's going to form a possible bull flag. Could push pull back all the way down to 16.12 before going upwards to retest 120. So I'm just going to go down to the daily time frame, just see what happened today. And yep, we've had another bullish day. It's only not by much, but it's a bullish day, and we're reacting in and around this area here, which was in August, where we did have a bit of consolidation for a break to the upside. So we're in an area of possible support, which would be supportive of a bullish price momentum. We've already had a look at the execution time frame, and we've already mentioned the levels in terms of where we expect prices to go to the upside and also to the downside. So before I go, LCS, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.